Hey everyone, tonight I'm at Walmart. The date is March 26th. This would normally be the day that I would go and do my great big once a month grocery shopping. But as you guys know, we are in the middle of the coronavirus, and so getting groceries, and especially an entire month worth of groceries at a time, is just going to be difficult. Okay, I know that here at Walmart they are limiting milk, eggs, and some other things. I know I'm not able really to get to Aldi here because they're actually closing quite early, and it just doesn't work with our times right now of the time that I have available. Let's just go back a half an hour. So a little over a half an hour ago, I had my hands in hot soapy water in the sink. I was washing up the last of the supper dishes. Sam had loaded the dishwasher, and I was going to load up the rest, or wash up the rest of them. And it just went off in my head. I'm like, I have to go to the grocery store now. So I quick checked what time Walmart is open until. They're open until 8:30, which is exactly 30 minutes from right now. So I need to get in there and get some groceries. But I said to Warren, I said, okay, I just have to go grocery shopping. This would be my normal time to go. We have plenty of meat, but we're just out now of stuff. Just how we are normally. This would be our normal, just getting low on things. We're very, very low on crackers. We have no pasta. We have no ramen. We have I think we have maybe about 10 eggs. We just are very low. So then I just thought, I gotta go. And I just said to him, I said, I gotta just go. And he said, well, you better hurry up. It's a half an hour into town. And so that is what I did. I am here. Ouch, what did I just catch on? So I'm here in the Walmart parking lot, and I am going to shop, but I'm going to check for my keys first, because when I get talking, I forget stuff. Okay, so let's go in and see what we can actually get in 30 minutes. This is not going to be my full once a month grocery shop, just because it just isn't. One, I know that I would get a lot of dirty looks if I tried to buy my normal amount, especially when people are feeling very panicked. On a side note, I am not concerned about coronavirus. Honestly, I'm not nervous for my own health. I'm not nervous for my family's health. I am concerned for other people, though, that are concerned, because I know the feeling of being concerned, and that is not a good place to be. But what I am a little bit concerned about is the fact that certain foods are getting a little bit difficult to find. Although walking in here, things look pretty good if you want soda, cake, and Twizzlers. Okay, we're gonna get some fruits and vegetables first. Last time I shopped, I actually finally picked up some pumpkin. So I'm feeling like some pumpkin pie is in my future, finally. Well, we are now by the frozen vegetables. Things are quite picked over. I was hoping to get some frozen corn, and I see that's going to happen. They are out of bread, but also sort of stocked. I mean, that's empty. Okay, things are looking pretty good. I like to keep some of this just, inexpensive macaroni and cheese on hand, and we are out. Last time, this was just empty. Like last week Sunday, there was not a thing here. So I am going to get that. And I do see they have some pasta again, which is kind of nice. So I'm going to see what I can find here. Well, looky here. We have the elusive toilet paper. So, what am I going to get? We've got a few options down there. I think we'll just go with this right here. It is 8:35 and I was able to spend $187.02 in just under 30 minutes with a few minutes to check out. And yes, I said thank you to the lady at the self-check a number of times because I was over the 8:30 time limit, but there were other people doing that too. Okay, what I'm going to do is I'm going to get home. It's going to take me a half an hour, and then after that I'm going to get all this stuff set out, and I'm going to give you guys a little grocery haul, and or maybe to some of you it's going to be a really big grocery haul. Yeah, just kind of give you a little rundown of what my take was inside the store. I gotta find my keys. I know they're in there. Hi, do you guys have a limit on milk? Milk? Yeah. No? Okay. Okay, they say there's no limit on milk, so here we go. So you gotta love Quick Trip. I walk in, you guys have a limit on milk? He kind of looks at me like I'm strange, and he's like, nope. So, okay, so I could carry 4 without having to get one of their little carts. So I get 4 gallons of milk, and I go up there to pay, and he's like, we're in the last hours of the 49-cent white bread sale. How many do you want? And I was like, yep, you know me. So I said, well, I've got 13 bucks in my pocket. So I got 4 gallons of milk and 4 loaves of white bread. So I am back home. Warren and Sam were up, and they were, of course they were up. It was like 9:25 or something, but they helped me get everything unloaded. It was only $200 worth. So just, I mean, literally, I spent $200 minus a few pennies. And let me just show you guys. Look at this new light. This is the new light that I bought. So I'm hoping that when I'm filming at night, because I seem to go grocery shopping a lot at night, I thought that this would just give us some better lighting. Alrighty, we're gonna have to turn the light off because I see I can only use the light on my camera if I have it in selfie mode. All right, let's keep going. So first things first, I did get here a 30-pack of Miller High Life Light. I hope that is exactly what Warren had asked for. He actually gave up beer for Lent, but when I went tonight, he's like, grab a 30-pack. And I said, why? He's like, well, I'm stocking up for Easter. So, all right, we got that. And then I was able to get 1 gallon of milk at Walmart. They actually had a person kind of milling around back in the dairy department. I don't know if they were just sort of making sure we weren't taking more. I don't know, but that was that. You saw that I made a quick stop at Quick Trip, and the guy there was like, oh, you can have as much as you want. So that was perfect. Love Quick Trip always. And then Folgers Black Silk, that is the coffee. We just opened up one brand new one this morning, but I always like to have one on hand. And since I did only have a tiny amount of time, like it was just under 30 minutes, I was looking for a creamer, and they were very, very picked over, and they were just kind of a mess, honestly, like people grabbing and putting them back. So this I just happened to get. Irish cream, I've never had it. We'll see how that tastes. Some 4% milk fat cottage cheese. I did get a 60-pack of eggs. And then I did get one of these. This is a 2-pound bag of shredded cheese. I do have some chunk cheese, but I just thought it'd be kind of nice to have some shredded cheese because I do have planned that we're going to be having tacos within the next probably like 5 days. I just made out a real loose menu plan for about the next 5 days or so. Knowing that I do have long cooking food, you know what I mean, the kind of food that uses a lot of ingredients. I have that style of food, but that I can get by on for a long time. But I just kind of wanted to have some little bit quicker meals planned. So anyway, tomorrow night, it's Friday, and we will be having a fish fry. So I got 2 bags of the waffle cut fries for that. We will have probably 8 of us here for supper, so I thought 2 of those bags would be necessary. And then I am going to be making Amber's creamy potato soup in the crock pot sometime soon, maybe Saturday or Sunday. And so I wanted to get the hash browns. Last time I used fresh potatoes, but I'm super low on fresh potatoes, so I didn't want to use those up for that, because I would like to make some baked potatoes coming up again, probably in the next 5 or 6 days. Shopping tonight is that I had to get, you just kind of have to settle for whatever brands they happen to have there. So I was able to get 2 packs of this fully cooked Black Label bacon, and then I did get one of the Farmland. Now that I'm thinking about it, I do believe I bought this one other time, and we didn't think it was that fantastic. The Aldi was actually way better. But Aldi is closing at 6 these days, or maybe even before, and so that's just too hard for me to get there during the day without any kids at this point. I picked up 2 The Great Value whipped topping because I would like to make some pumpkin pie here in the near future. Getting canned goods was kind of a trick. There was definitely canned goods there. You just had to be very open and willing to try new things. So I did get a couple cans of these sliced carrots. I did get 2 of the great big cans of veg-all. I like to, I throw those into like different casseroles, chicken pot pie, tater tot casserole. You can even just throw one of those in with some chicken breast and some broth and make like a chicken and veggie soup. That's really easy to do. And I do have chicken in my freezer if I want to do something like that. I have not gotten cream style corn in a long time, and that was one of the things available, and that was what spurred on that I'd like to make some baked potato. That was a staple as a kid. My mom would make meatloaf, baked potato, and cream corn, and you would cut your potato and you'd put the cream corn right over top of the potato, and that was just so good. Amber the other day had asked if we had some sort of good, I don't know what word she used, but anyway, she just wanted something to make like wraps and whatnot, and the only thing I had in the freezer was some clearance naan that I had picked up. They were very picked over at Walmart, so I just kind of had to take what I could find. So I got her some gluten-free spinach and herb tortillas. I don't know what the flour is that is in there, but, and then I did get just 1 pack of the soft shell. Let's see, this is a 10 count soft shell. Most of us like tacos on hard shells, which I do have in the pantry already, but like the little kids like to just have a tortilla. Like Peter would like that just for breakfast. Nothing on it, just roll it up and eat it like that. When I was at Quick Trip, you heard my story before, so I did get 4 loaves of white bread. That will come in handy. Last weekend I made French toast and it went over really well. I was very surprised at how much everybody liked it, so I think we'll probably do French toast again this weekend, seeing that we don't have to be up and out the door by any time on either Saturday or Sunday. I got some oranges because the last big bag of oranges I got, they were delicious. I do think they were from Aldi. These are from Walmart, so we'll see. Some bananas because we can just never have too many of those. Warren and Sam and I, you guys, if you've been here before, you know, it seems like I say the same thing over and over in these grocery hauls, but we like to have grapefruits. One thing, though, that we have started doing, so we were always the slice this way, you cut around the individual segments, sprinkle on some sugar, and, spoon out each little segment half. Well, we have actually been peeling the grapefruits, and that's been really good. I don't know if my taste buds are changing or if grapefruits are getting sweeter. I don't know, but anyway, it's very good. Tomorrow night I have plans with the fish fry to do some coleslaw. So I picked up the coleslaw mix and then some shredded iceberg lettuce for the tacos. That just always makes them a little bit special to have the shredded lettuce. I got 3. These were $1.38, so not a screaming deal at all, but I did get 3 of the English cucumbers, and then I got 3 green peppers. We tend to like those, and I like to put green peppers like in with my eggs and things like that. We just used up the last of our instant mashed potatoes with last night's supper, and so I got this giant box at Walmart. Again, not very many options, but they did have that, so I picked that up. I got the last 2 boxes of the honey graham crackers. They had cinnamon ones, but I just went with those. I did get 2 2-pound bags of whole kernel corn. Noodles were very sparse. So I did get 2 of these Amish egg noodles. That was all they had for egg noodles. I found 1 of these little angel hair pasta. I had gotten some at Dollar Tree, and Maria really liked it, and I think Warren did too. So I thought that would make just kind of a good, just sort of buttered noodles or something. They actually had ramen, so I did get 1 12-pack. I guess I could have gotten another one because they had a lot, but normally in a month, I just buy one of these and that's plenty. I picked up a box of the shells because, again, like I said, you had to really be willing to think outside of the box and get things that maybe you normally would not get. Or if you have a recipe that calls for a different kind of pasta, you may have to just substitute. That's kind of where we're at these days. I did get a great big, let's see, 6-pack of macaroni and cheese, just because it's kind of nice to have on hand. We're not actually huge macaroni and cheese lovers, but it is still nice to have on hand. I was out of basil, so I picked up one of those. I was getting low on yeast. I really didn't want this kind of yeast, this quick rise. I wanted the traditional, but this was the last one, so I had to get that. Some Lawry's seasoned salt. Again, I wanted to get like the Great Value, but they were totally out of that. I got a half a gallon, I think this is, yes, of white vinegar. I was getting near the end of my other one, so I wanted to pick one up. We opened up our last bottle of ketchup a few days ago, so I wanted to have an extra. I don't normally get Wesson canola oil, but that was my option, so I had to get a great big jug of that. Otherwise, you could get a tiny jug of, I don't know what the other one, like when I say tiny jug, I mean like probably a pint or something like that. I did get some crackers. I know the kids have really been saying that they feel like we just don't have snacks around. I don't know why they say that, because I bake literally lately every single day. But chicken and a biscuit, Club Minis multigrains, buttery smooth crackers, just a variety, because you had to take what you could get when you were looking at the cracker aisle at Walmart today. This was an accident. I really wanted semi-sweet, but I ended up with milk chocolate. I guess that's probably going to be okay, but I would have rather had the semi-sweet. But this is just going to be for making like chocolate chip blondies, chocolate chip cookies. And then I did pick up some chips here. I got one big party size of the name brand Doritos. These looked kind of tasty. Twisted pretzel sticks. There is another product, I cannot think of what they're called, but I think they're made in like North or South Dakota, and they're a pretzel that is like this. They sell them at Ace Hardware and other places. Dots, maybe? That might be what it is. And they're like a seasoned pretzel stick. They're so good. So I picked up those thinking that someone would like those. We've never had these before. Queso chips, I really don't know. And then some sour cream and onion toasted chips. 2 things of original Pringles. That is Warren's all-time favorite, so I got him those. And then I did get 1 pack of paper plates here, and I did find some toilet paper. We are not completely out. This would be my once a month shop. This is not what I would normally get once a month. I would usually get 2 of the 12, the big mega 12 roll packs is what I normally get. But you were limited to only 1, so I did pick up this thing of Angel Soft. It's been very interesting shopping during these times lately, because you find yourself, or at least I found myself, buying things that I wouldn't normally. Warren just snuck the Pringles off the table. I find myself buying things that I normally wouldn't buy just because it's like that's all there is. So you're kind of like, well, I guess if we want crackers, these are our options. And so you end up getting some interesting things. And it's kind of fun, actually, I think, because then I try new products and we find some new things that we like, and you kind of get into this whole hum when you go grocery shopping, buying the same things month after month after month, and it is nice to change it up. I hope that you guys enjoyed this video, and if you have made it all the way to this point, I would love to have you as part of my YouTube family. And if you guys haven't noticed, the comments have been turned on. I'm hoping when this video goes live, they're still there, but it has been a total joy chatting with you guys in the comments. I believe the news is going to be out in a couple minutes, so I gotta go. We'll see you guys in the next video. Bye-bye.